All right, welcome back. This is Gamer Soul King coming to you once again with Star Citizen. Um, I will be continue where we kind of left off at from the last video. Um, this will be part 6 of the Star Citizen uh, new player guide, the beginner's guide for new players. This should be part 6, and in this tutorial or guide, I will be showing new players how to hand mine minerals in rocks and how to um, process them into other materials into to so that you can sell them for credits. So that's what I'm going to be covering in this gameplay, in this guide. So without further ado, I will begin, and let's start the music, shall we? And now, as you can see, I'm stationed outside of a outpost here, of a mining outpost, I would say. And now that we are here, I'm going to hop in my ship here and show you one of the many places to go to get your gear ready for hand mining, or get the gear you need to hand mine if you do not have a multi-tool, which in most cases most new players will automatically be assigned a multi-tool if you do not have a multi-tool, or you lost it, or miss somehow in the verse. I will show you how to recover it, or well, not to recover it, but where you can buy another multi-tool. One of the many locations in the game that allows you to buy a multi-tool. So if you are here from where we left off at from the last video, I know it has been a little while since the previous video, so of course y'all should know how to lift off and take off from my previous videos. So I'm gonna go right into flying us out of the atmosphere right now, so we can get started on the next phase of the tutorial. So first of all, you want to get to a minimum of between 10 and 11,000 meters above the surface of the planet. And once you reach that altitude, you can then go ahead and slow down to a stop and pull up your navigation map here with the F2 key, and then you can zoom right on in, or just click on ArcCorp, left click on that, or if you want to get more into a detailed view of ArcCorp before you set your route, double click ArcCorp, then zoom in until you're able to see by Genie Point. Never really pronounced that properly. By Genie Point. Left click on that, and then set route. I've had some things on my screen from the prior videos that made me forget what that said. It said, to me, I thought it said get route, but it is set route. But anyway, back to the game. So after you set your route, exit out of the navigation mode by hitting the F2 key again. And then, like I mentioned in the previous videos, you're going to see a green line down here by your radar. So if it's pointing in a certain direction, you want to line your ship up into that green arrow is pointing straight, and you see a diamond shape in your reticle or your crosshairs. So go ahead and spool the quantum drive like I mentioned in previous videos by tapping the B key. And then proceed to wait for the quantum drive to calibrate and spool. And of course, like I said in other videos, in order to engage quantum drive, you have to hold down the B key to engage quantum travel. So after quantum travel, then you want to pay attention once again to your green line in your radar here, and make sure that is either pointing straight or if it has disappeared. And you should see a blue square right there. So you want to center that blue square in your reticle until it turns into a blue diamond. And if you didn't turn off your quantum drive, is actually good. It speeds up the process of quantum travel if you keep your quantum drive on after the previous quantum travel. So once it finishes calibrating, you just go ahead and hold the B key again, and you can quantum travel over to Baijini Point. It's a quick flight over. Doesn't take too long. Alright, once you've done traveling over to Baijini Point, you just make sure that you are lined up with Baijini Point. If you're still not close enough to Baijini Point, you go right ahead and look for that that blue square again. If it's not available on your and as a nice another extra tip and word of advice for when you are looking for destinations while you are in quantum drive mode, the smaller the icons or the squares or diamond shaped icons or pentagon shaped ones, the further away they are. The bigger they are, the closer they are to you. So if you are looking for Baijini Point, when you are near Area 18, the planet R-Corp, I would say, I'm sorry, when you're at the planet R-Corp and you are trying to get to Baijini Point, you look for the biggest square. And when you engage quantum drive mode, so after you are lined up with the big square, go ahead and travel over to it, and then you can turn quantum drive mode off by tapping the B key, of course, and then make your way over to Baijini Point. Careful to watch your speed as you approach so you do not crash into anything. So always keep control of your speed. And like I mentioned in the previous videos, in order to set your velocity to a nice comfortable speed, you just of course use your mouse wheel, scroll it up to go down. And scroll it down to go up, to increase your velocity, and scroll down to decrease your velocity. So I'm gonna just scroll up to a decent pace, since how that I am in pretty good control of my velocity. And once you approach the Baijini point, you should see, well, it has actually disappeared from the screen. But once you get it to a fairly close enough distance to Baijini point, about, I would say this close, and you should also see like a satellite icon top right corner of the screen, along with a bullet crossed out. That means you are in the no-fire zone of the spaceport or the space station, and you're also within communication of the space station with when you see the satellite icon. But you always want to get at least this close to the space station when you approach, and then you of course slow down to a stop, and then open your communication window via the I believe it's the F. It's a quick it is definitely a quick version to get to the communication screen. I believe it is the F11 key. Yep, there it is. Instead of going through the Mobi-Glass and clicking over to the comms or communication screen, you can just hit F11 key. And after you get in here, of course, you go to your friends tab and look for Baijini point. Oh, they do have another one called Baijini Point Cargo. This is new to me. I wonder what that does. I guess if you have a whole A or a whole C ship, that might have something to do with that specific cargo. But we don't have that. Of course, you just go to Baijini Point in the friends list. Left click on that, of course, and then it will grant you landing clearance, and then you can hit F11 key again to exit out of the global chat window, and then you slowly proceed to your hangar, which will be highlighted with icon in the heads-up display as a circle with arrow symbol pointing down. It will look like an arrow pointing down inside of a circle. So you fly over to that section, and as I said, it will be a hangar. So you position your ship in a manner as if you are looking for a hangar. You don't fly directly to that icon. You fly in a way as if you are looking for open hangar door that has the icon sitting in the center of the hangar, which will be the landing pad inside the hangar. So like I said, do not fly directly towards that circle. Just fly in the path where you are looking for an open door hangar. So slowly inch your way into the hangar through the hangar doors, and you can set yourself up above the landing pad inside. Engage your landing gear, of course, and you can just do auto land, like I mentioned in the previous videos, by holding down the N key, or just setting down slowly with the control key, left control key, of course. Alright, now that we're here, we can shut all the systems down, or just shut the engines down. again, you do that with the I key. And you can exit out of our ship here, of course. And you're gonna look for a section that says your current hangar number up above, along with a wall that says landing bay arrivals. And to your left will be a elevator, so you proceed to the elevator. And as a reminder, not all landing hangars, or not all hangars will have the elevator only on the left. You will come across other locations with elevators on the left and the right of this wall. So let's proceed to the elevator and go to what I will say. You will want to scroll down on the elevator control panel here. Scroll all the way down until you see well, no, you have to scroll down. Just hit lobby. I do apologize for that. The floor we are looking for will have to be accessed first through the lobby. We will have to exit first through the lobby and look for a separate elevator from the lobby. You're gonna go once you exit out of the elevators, you're gonna see the kiosk for calling your ships, of course. So you're gonna exit through this gated area right here, and just proceed straight through here. Of course, if you are hungry or thirsty, you can stop off and grab you a drink and a bite. Or to the right, you can take in a nice view of the station here. But from this section to this section, you want to just make sure you see straight through, and you're going to go up these stairs and be welcome to two sets of elevators, they to the left and to the right, and you don't have to worry about which elevator you choose. They both go to the same destinations. And to the left of the elevators are easy habs, where you will be in a respawn point if you have set your respawn point to so like if you have landed here and somehow the game has crashed, or somehow you died here at the station, or I would say if you died here at the station, it should respawn you back here at the easy hab rooms here. Or if you set up a respawn point here, you can do so at the medical clinic, and it will respawn you right back here at the Bajini Point spaceport or station. So for now, we are going to enter the elevator here for hangars. You just look for something that say interstation transit, of course, and it shouldn't be too hard to miss. So you can take any elevator you want, like I said, and then look for cargo center. You want to go down to the cargo center's level. Then from here, after you exit the elevator, go straight up these stairs, and you're gonna look for a section to your left that says cargo services. So go through here into cargo services. We have rentals here for ship rentals, and logistics in the center of the room for purchases of drinks and food. To the right, we have a store, a small little store. You can purchase different mining goods and stuff like that. A quick way to grab some gear if you need you're kind of like in a rush, you need some nice mining gear. So once you come here, look for the kiosk to your left of the uh, suit, the mannequin with the suit on. There should be 2 kiosks, of course, and of course, then once you get up to here, you interact with it, of course. And if you need more, like I said in other videos, if you need more screen space to view things, you can turn off your visor chat with the F12 key. So in this menu, you want to go to subcategory and choose backpacks. The reason why I'm telling you to go to backpacks is that these specific backpacks help you store more items and goods in and your for your character. If you are picking up extra items throughout the verse, you can store it in your backpack and give your character like 2 to 3 times more inventory space. But we are going to do some hand mining today, so we will need the Max Flex rucksack backpack. Make sure you have enough credits for it, and you can go to buy. Actually, you might will be able to upgrade that to the Array Backpack Hazard version, which is this one has compatibility of all the suits, but it has a low standard carry capacity of 50k USCUs, where this one has a slightly a considerable better carrying capacity of 85,000 USCUs. The Novikov backpack is only made for heavy sets of armor. You cannot equip it to medium and light sets of armor. Only Max Flex can be equipped to any sets of armor. Light, medium, heavy. Since if you have a medium set of armor, you can use the Hazard backpack, which is, like I said, compatible with the medium and heavy. Gonna buy one of those, and then, and like I mentioned earlier in the video, if you do not have a multi-tool, you should be able to actually buy one here. You will go into choose category, like I said in the other videos, when you are looking to buy different types of items like armor, unused clothing, miscellaneous, personal weapons, and utility. So for our multi-tool, it's going to be under personal weapons, pyro RIT multi-tool. But if you don't, it's only if you don't already have it in your inventory and it's already equipped to your player's body. So you can buy one here, and also I recommend, if you don't have an orbit mining attachment, which most multi-tools should already come preloaded with a mining attachment, but if you somehow misplace or lose your mining attachment, you can buy one here. And after you made your purchases, you can go ahead and exit the kiosk and go into your inventory screen, like I mentioned in previous videos, with the I key. So now you want to equip your backpack by dragging over to your character and also equipping the multi-tool. So now we have the backpack and multi-tool equipped. And just in case if you don't think your Mark II has the mining attachment equipped, you can kind of look, use the mouse to hover over your Mark II and see if it highlights the separate mining attachment. Okay, I guess they changed it up over the past couple of patches. I haven't used the Mark II in a very long time, so this is a learning experience for me as well. In terms of the developers now separating the attachments for the Mark II as a separate purchase instead of an included purchase. So now we're going to exit out of the inventory and proceed back into the kiosk. And as reminders, some stores may already have specific items and goods outside in the showroom that you can just interact with and purchase that way. For example, you can look for a display that has Gray Cat. This sure says Gray Cat. It will have Mark II along with a few standard attachments, Oxy Torch Cutter, and the mining attachment where you can just interact and go to buy. And they bring up a separate window so you can purchase that specifically. And after you have bought it, go back into your inventory. You want to drag your mining attachment over to your Mark II. There we go. Now we have a mining tool equipped to our Mark II. And after you made your purchases, you can proceed to exit out of the cargo services and back and go left from the entrance. And you're gonna see exit sign in green. That will be where the elevators are located. And this is just another section where they have cargo storage and everything. You can explore that area a little bit and take in a nice good detail of all the different cargo containers there from different companies there. So you want to go down one of these sets of stairs back to the elevators, of course, and then we're gonna go up 2 hangers and halves. Then as you exit, go straight back to the security section where you can call your ships. Now, if you didn't store your Aurora, it should still be in this hangar. And you can kind of get a reminder of which hangar is in the display here, so you can see that it's in hangar 1. You will see it as you approach. You will see it on your screen as you approach the security section of the space station. So we're gonna go down here back to hangar 1. Oh, and if you ever want to store your ship into the space station or any location that you land, that's either on a planet, at a major city on a planet, I mean, or at a space station, you would just go back to a kiosk and look for your ship that you have flown, that you used to fly to that station or to that city, the one you just flown. Like like the Aurora, of course, and it was have option in the kiosk to store it. It should say store. I will most likely go over that in this video as well, but like I said, this will mainly be a video about how to mine. So I'm gonna teach y'all also a quick way on how to ask for launch clearance in the game by simply holding down the left alt key and tapping the N key.
You are clear to launch.
So now your hangars will open, hangar doors will open, just that simple. Now we can take off and proceed backwards out of the hangar until we get enough clearance to fly away from the station. Now I think that we have enough distance away from the station. We're gonna bring up the navigation mode screen again. Next we are going to go over to we will try Walla first. And we are going to click on our Court Mining Area 56. And then next we're going to exit out of there. Position our ship while spooling our quantum drive, of course. Wait for it to spool and calibrate and proceed to travel. So sometimes you may wonder why I didn't go straight to my destination. Well, some of these destinations have like waypoints so that it gets you in the right position to travel directly to your main destination, so that you won't crash into anything on your way there. Basically gets you set up in the right direction of travel by utilizing waypoints first. Now that we are here in Walla, we are gonna wait for it to respool a little bit and reposition ourselves until we see the Pentagon's shape icon in our heads-up display, and let it turn to a diamond in the center of our reticle, and of course travel over there too. Seems my music has actually stopped. So on to the next. Alright, now that we are here, this is another thing I will teach y'all about how to look for minerals and rocks in the game. So once you get here, of course, turn off your quantum drive mode, and you're gonna hit the V key. You're gonna tap the V key. It's gonna bring up um, the scanner. The scanner allows you to look for um, points of interest in the game, other players, rocks, resources, anything, almost anything in the game can be scanned with this scanner mode. So in order to shoot out a ping from the scanner, you would need to left click to send a ping out. You can increase the range or decrease the range of the scanner using your mouse wheel. So smaller circles is more set to what's in front of you. A range more closer to what's in front of you, and pushing the wheel forward will give you, of course, a wider range of scan. So once you get your range set to how you like it, you'll tap the left mouse button. I'm not exactly sure. What's the left mouse button? I'm pretty sure it was left mouse button. Okay. Maybe they changed it. Let's see. Guess they did change it. Wow, I'm still learning myself. Many years of playing this game, and I'm still learning every day. If you ain't learning, you ain't living. So let's brush up on our skills on how to ping. So we will ping using okay, it is the tab button. I totally forgot that. I haven't hand mined in a very long time, so bear with me as I teach my fellow new players of the verse on how to properly mine. So we're gonna hit the tab key to ping. Okay, it is not pinging. Not sure why it's not pinging. I do have it set up as the ping. If it doesn't ping, you can go to your key bindings and go to advanced control customization and look for the section where it says vehicles mining or vehicle scanning or mining. I would say mining. Let's see. Yes, it really has changed. All right. So in that case, I guess it must be in radar now. Active ping, hold and release. Activate ping. Oh, it's the same key. And all while they have the controls stating that the ping is the tab key, but it's just the same key as activating your scanner. So hold down the V key and it will ping stuff in your immediate vicinity. So once you get done pinging, you want to look for a box in your center, in your heads-up display there. Look for like a box-shaped icon. You should come across multiple boxes. These are all of the distances to those boxes, and if it disappears, you just hold down the V key again and ping it. Make sure your ping distance, your scan distance is as far as you need it to be to scan the entire vicinity. So once you finish pinging, you can go and choose a box that has the closest location to you if you like. And you can also flip your ship around and ping the location behind you. Could be something that could have got missed, but if there's nothing missed in the section, you can proceed to the closest blue box in your heads-up display. Just take your time getting there, and if you happen to be doing this in the dark like I am, you can turn on your ship's lights with the L key. It will give you some better view at night with your ship's headlights. And if your box disappears again, just hold the V key again, release. Hold and release the V key to keep pinging away until you get to your location. Oh, and what is below me? I've never seen this before. That is a lot of red circles there. All right, we are still on track to our box here. So we're gonna proceed slowly. And as you get closer to the box, it's gonna change into what looks like a rock or an asteroid as you get closer. So now, as we get closer, the symbol, the icon is now a rock or something that looks like a rock. Careful that once you get close to that rock or asteroid, make sure it is small enough to hand mine. If it's too big, you cannot hand mine it. You will need the actual mining vehicle or mining ship to mine something that big. So you want to proceed to a location that has smaller mining deposits. I'm pretty sure I believe it is actually the hand minables are actually a diamond shaped over the asteroid or rock shaped icons that you see on my screen here. These are all probably too big for me to hand mine. As you see, they kind of like half the size of the ship, so I cannot hand mine here. So you see these asteroids in the vicinity, you can proceed on to another location to look for, I believe, diamond-shaped icons. Like for example, there's another location here. Back here we can check for, just fly over there to it. Remember to slow down a bit. And keep that ping going. Alright. Again, we come across more asteroid mineral deposits. The asteroid symbols on these mineral deposits. So you want to continue to ping your scanner until you find something that has a diamond shape to it. kind of won't really know where the diamond shaped ones are until you fly closer to the box symbol first. You just gotta keep picking these locations until you find one that changes into a diamond shape. Remember not to fly too close to the ground. You will definitely crash your ship pretty dang fast that way. So it's good to set your speed to a nice, comfortable, slow setting that you are comfortable with as a beginner. And I'm not sure if I overshot my location. I'm a little close right now. Let's see. That's 27 meters. It looks like it's actually below ground, so I cannot locate that one. Yeah, not able to locate anything in these locations. You can just proceed to fly up out into the atmosphere to the point where you start quantum travel again. And don't forget to turn off your scanner by tapping the V key. You can always go back to it again by tapping the V key again. Now we can once you see red, that means you are flying at a speed where it's really fast and you are capable of blacking out. Take this other location, Area 61, mining Area 61, to see if we have better luck. So you can quantum travel around the entire planet until you come across this location that has potential good mining locations here. So I'll go back to our scanner, ping this location until we come across anything that has some form of... Alright, we got something down directly below us here, so let's go over here, go down here and see if it has anything worth aiming. As you approach it, you're at speed. Low enough so you don't crash into the ground. Alright, you go and ping this location again, see if there's anything that has a diamond symbol. So far I only see rock symbols. So we're gonna proceed further across the planet here. What I've known from the past, which was pretty far in the past, the hand mineable minerals didn't really show up on my screen unless I was really close to the ground. But I don't think I will probably find any at this location. Alright, we're going to move on to the next location and hopefully we have better luck there. And mining in the game is both relaxing and it takes a lot of patience, of course. But now we are not picking up a lot of locations with minerals at the moment. They did show up a second ago. Now they're seem to be like they disappeared. All right. So if like I said once again, if you're not able to locate minerals that look like a diamond shape, you are free to leave the area and look again and in another area, scanning another section of the planet until something else pops up. So this time we're gonna try a different planet completely. Then, so we're gonna just exit the atmosphere of this planet and move on to Lyria. So a lot of these moons don't require a huge altitude to travel, to quantum travel. Mostly the main planets with the cities will require you to exit the atmosphere at least 10 to 11,000 meters above the surface. Whereas a moon, all you need is maybe 7,000, 8,000 meters above the surface before you can activate, before you can see a place you can actually travel to across the planet or just onto another place. You know what? I'm gonna actually switch to song as well. Let's go to the next track again. There we go. So now, we are back in our navigation mode. We're gonna, like I said, double click on ArcCorp. Click on Lyria, set route. Move over to the diamond shape in our heads up display here, or HUD. Travel to our waypoint, and then we want to look for two conjoined circles. That means that there's a planet with another planet, a smaller planet connected to it, or like a planet that actually has another moon connected to it. Or I believe it stands for a planet's moon, where if it's just a single circle, that means it is the main planet in the region. So you see like I said, you see this a big circle and a small circle kind of conjoined a little bit. That represents the moon. So we're gonna travel over there too really quick. Lyria. It might be a very long tutorial because it does take quite a bit of time to situate yourself with a proper mining mineral. Alright, now that we are here, we want to go look for, let's see, well, we're going to try something different here. We're going to go to Humboldt Mines. The obvious place you might want to go to if you are trying to find a good mining location. Well, something that actually says mines. Something that, well, Humboldt Mines will not, I'm not sure if it will be accessible to us or not. There is another alternative to hand mining. I will actually go over that right now before I descend down to Humboldt Mines. So another alternative to finding minerals to hand mine is to just go into your Mobilglas, go into Contract Manager, look for a contract that says I would say investigation and missing person. Sometimes there would be contract with a missing person that when you go to the description of it, it will say that the person's last known position was inside of a cave. So that's an easy way to find easy way to find minerals to mine is going into a cave in the verse. So another one would be, I would believe, let's see, most of the time it will most likely be missing person under on an investigation. So at the point there isn't any missions available for finding a missing person in a cave. You can get actually more contracts by being closer to a main planet before you go into this screen. So like if we were to fly back to the planet ArcCorp, our contract list would change a little bit. But while we're on Lyria, we're gonna just go down to Humboldt Mines, or we can just approach the surface and turn on our scanner and start our pinging, see if there's anything available near us. Doesn't seem to be anything yet. Now we are going to proceed to go a little further towards Humboldt Mines. Since we are not able to locate anything so far near the location, go back into the scanner here. Okay, there's a few things that pop up here, so you can choose one of the blue boxes that's probably closer to the Humboldt Mines location. You want to travel in the same direction. get closer to this location here and see if there's anything worth hand mining. So far, we are seeing asteroids, asteroid symbols and stuff. So far, it is asteroid-sized minerals. So, in that case, we are going to proceed to the location Humboldt Mines. We're just gonna fly straight there. See if we can access it. Remember to keep your headlights on. Right, Humboldt Mines is actually an outpost where you could actually buy commodities, mineable, buy minerals and sell it at the trade, the TDD, Trade Distribution Center that I mentioned in the previous video. That the trade distribution centers in Area 18, by the way. So now that we know that is outpost, we are going to proceed back to Area 18 to see if we can get a updated contract list. And like I said, mining is a game of patience, and it's relaxing. So you just gotta be prepared to have patience with mining. So we're gonna set our route back to ArcCorp here. And be on our way. And like I mentioned earlier, main plans will be just one circle in your heads-up display. Once you locate the circle, main plans will just be one circle. Alright, now that we are in front of the ArcCorp planet, we are going to go into our mobiGlas and then go over to our contracts manager. Next, go to search. There's no new missions to search. That's saying search for search for an individual. You go to investigation. So now we gotta investigate wreckage claim, and now we have still a missing person. Let's see. Bounty hunter. Oh, so we can go to the personal tab as well. There might be a few of them there. So So there is none there as well. So worst case scenario, you can travel to another main planet in the system, and that'll be a whole new different area you can search. So we can really do a quantum travel here, a serious quantum travel. And the next closest location we can try is Hurston. The planet Hurston, you can set a route for that and exit out of here, of course. Line ourselves up with the circle, or if we need to do a check waypoint first. So Hurston is 22,822,000 kilometers. So it's a nice little ride. So be prepared for a nice, relaxing journey on our way to Hurston. I will post the part. I will continue this part 6 of the tutorial on how to mine in the verse. Once we reach our destination, Hurston. So stay tuned for the second part of this video, the continuation of part 6. Until the meantime, stay gaming, and I'll see you in the verse.